Hello, dear Homely members and investors. Welcome to Homely Market Watch. Today is December 6th. It's Sunday today. So this is MG from Homely chat. So we'll share you this topic, the sturdy semiconductor industry. Yeah. So this concept. So we'll share some uh, in related counters, for example, the Unison, Inari, G-Tronic, MPI, and VS, and etc. And we also share the technical analysis for reference. The banker tips still control or can chase or not. And of course, this video is pretty for study and discussion, not for copy and sell. Everybody need to trade with own risk. Why is it this topic actually recently also have some members, some investors asked whether your software can also trade for long term, only short term, 1 day, 2 day, 30%, that 80%. Actually, long term also no problem. So I think technology also very strong. And the current recently, actually the semiconductor is quite hot in US and the China market. So I will do some homework to connect some local market, and some semiconductor related counters in the local market, and to give you some reference if you also trade for some counters related, and also you can do long term or short term, no problem, because this sector is kind of very sturdy lah, like the topic, and also have a real economy to support. Okay, that's why. But actually, before the COVID-19, the whole industry have been influenced because of the tariff between China and the US. So the industry, the demand decreased already, and after the COVID-19 also have been influenced. The performance also decreased, also shrinking down. But actually, recently the vaccines stimulation or also give some good positive effect to this sector. So whether we still can, it's time for us average down or some strong shares can still chase or not. Okay, that's what we talk. But before we check the local count, we will share you these four parts. First one, the view of the whole semiconductor sector in US, in the US, and also the SCR, the individual shares in Bursa, and also the outlook for next week. Okay, we can see this is the ETF index in US, quite strong recently. This is till Friday's Friday's index, okay, quite strong, and we can know that throughout the global, and have famous semiconductor company in the US and China. The famous one, because we know that most of the counters we cannot buy in China, so we can talk about some US counters, and later on if we have chance we can also talk about the Hong Kong related counters. First one is Intel, but actually it's not a fashion anymore, right? And we can see the price is also drop a lot, only suitable for two short term, right? For two medium short term sweep trading. Otherwise, 1 day 10%, 1 day 6% gap down. So it's a really big job for this big company, okay, for big company. But many fundamental investors maybe think it's a good time to average down because the price is quite cheap. But actually, you also need to find the right entry price. Currently, even you want to do long term, can suggest a small portion, less than 50% of your capital before is stable in uptrend. Okay. And also another one is the Taiwan's semiconductor, quite strong recently. It just as the index, so strong with the banker chips are 87%, really strong one, also hit new high. And this is MU Micron in US also very strong. This counter is quite volatile, very active, and the chance you see these days you see so few days 30%, 40%, very easy. Before I also trade this counter, very active. And once you get the right time to enter, very easy for you to get 20%, 40%, really. Okay, so if you have the software, it's really easy for you to make money, earn back the money from the market. And the bank tips currently also have 90 plus percent, quite strong. So if you really want to buy, you want to chase, actually, as long as the bank chip still inside, no big problem. AMD is also a fashion counter. So you see also some volatile, but not so big as some MU. Currently, the bank chips around 74%, also very strong. Okay, very strong. And okay, this is about the US, about the US. And then we see the local market. Local market, I have to do some homework to get 23 related counters for you, because we don't have this sector in the local market. We only have technology, because Malaysia only 1,000 shares, right? Don't have so many. So actually, I can only do some searching things and then connect this for you. Of course, if I have missed some of them, you can leave in the comment, and then we can analyze later, and you can also can learn by other audience of this video. Thank you. And we can see this is 23. So maybe we can start with the top 4 counters, the famous 4 counters. It's just like the glove counters are the number 4 counters, right? Famous one. So the 4 famous counters in this semiconductor, first one, Unison. Unison recently also very strong, you see, very, very strong. But the thing, okay, you need to prepare, you need to be careful in this long term. This is quarterly chart. It's really close to the previous high. So the previous high is happened, is reached in 2000. So almost 20 years. Is this still workable? Yes. My answer is yes from analysis of the technical. But I'm not saying that it will definitely get resistance and then the uptrend will be over. No, not means that, but means that it will have some resistance. If it can break up, no problem. You can top more. But if it didn't, if it cannot break out, you should also be careful. You need to lay out in advance. Okay, after do the whole complete analyze. Currently in short term, we know that currently the price of this counter is 5.7, around another 1 ringgit to reach the previous high. So you still have some space. After breakout, you can consider to add more, right? And 65% of bank chips, and now it's just short-term correction, because bank chip still remains without retailer. The bank chip is a retailer, is the red chips, is we analyzed in terms of the funds, not only the price. If you only see the price, actually you don't know whether it can continue or not. So now you confirm with the funds, you know that still have big funds inside, still have institutional funds inside, then you will be more relaxed. Okay, you will not be afraid. So this sideways just shake out some unstable individual retailers. Okay, if they just hesitate or just can have no patience, that will be shake out. Okay, and the next one, this is G-tronic. G-tronics is not so stronger than the Unison, but also okay. You see the whole trend, right? And now we can see that whole chart in the previous high in the history also break up the previous high recently. It's quite strong, so it's quite safe. But actually, in day chart, a little bit sideways here, right? So we know that if it can also break up the current platform, is you will have bigger chance. And we know the bank chips only 18%. Maybe you ask, bank chips decrease, man, then is it safe? Actually, there is no retailer, means that it's a safe correction, no big problem. As long as no retailer here, you still have a chance to run back. So no big problem, you just need to wait. I'm not saying that you can buy now. You can also wait for the buy point to appear, then you can consider to buy. The buy point in these counters, you can set as the resistance, no problem. Okay, and the next one is MPI. Okay, MPI also very strong. Excuse me. Okay, this is also very strong. Yeah, very strong. I also, yeah, have this counter. I very like it. And you see bank chips 84%, quite strong. Also, in this is quite close to the previous high. Now it's 25.8%. The previous high is 27.9. So also if it meets the previous high, if it get resistance short term, you can get out. But if it just remains and didn't break down, can break out the previous high, no big problem. Currently still have a lot of bank chips inside. And then the last one, Ilari also in big correction, sideways here, but the whole trend we see is also break up the previous high, no big resistance currently. Bank chips now is 56%, it's just normal correction. If short term, you can rest, exit, no problem, and get in again when you go up again. But long term, no big problem. Okay, this is 4 counters, and we can also see others because totally only 23. Okay, we can just see all of them, no problem, and very fast to scan. Elf soft, it's not so good. No bank chips here. Okay, was that okay? Very short term chance. Okay, short term chance. When you break up the white line with bank chips, then no problem. V trucks also very strong. You see, very strong, and the bank chips around 76%, very strong. And then MMS, there is no bank chips here, sideways only. Focus already done. VIS dynamic. Also, you can see the bank chips is 3% only, 3% only. And although it break up the white line, but actually it's still not so strong. Okay, very short-term chance. Okay, very short-term chance. And still have a lot of retailers, so a little bit aggressive chance so far. GHM, okay. Actually, this is a said that they have a plan to do something with the semiconductor, not so confirmed, but I also put it inside, no problem. And for reference only, so bank chips at 48%, 48%. So also correction now, but the whole trend, no big problem. Key ASIC, not good, inactive, also no bankers. JF technology also very good, but it's a little bit resistance in this high area, but also it's a hit new high area prices. Bank chips 58%. So short term, maybe for wait for the entry price. Clinton also very strong. Okay, this is volatile. Now it's correction, but bank chip still remains 71%. Short term correction only. Already done. Amulus is also correction for so long time. Sideways for so long time, still have bank chips remain 32%. Very less retailer, so still safe. So we can wait for the price break of the platform, then you have bigger chance. Okay. And some idea, this is new counter also related to this semiconductor. So we can see that the whole price is okay, right? The whole price, no big problem. And just short-term correction. If short-term, you already sell here already. But if long-term, you maybe wait for a while, right? Wait for breakup, then you can consider to enter. That's all for the semiconductor individual counters. So you can also check. And if you have other counters, you can also leave in the message. Okay, you can also leave in the comment. And the third part is the next week. Okay, the next part is the next week actually in the local market one thing is the US next week will hold the meeting of the vaccine, so this is a good news, still good news. And then the second thing is that the stimulus package in the US will also have hope to reach agreement next week. And then local market, the government, the inactive, the unstable issue of the local, the government still remains. So this is bad for the whole market. But we know that actually currently we just take it for reference. Okay, we can take for reference, but cannot say we influence, can only influence the some parts of them. We still need to listen to the chart, okay? Because chart will reflect the whole market investors' emotions. So that's why you need to listen to the chart. And then what you need to do is that you know all the things and you have some preparation, okay, before you do the trading. Yes, okay, so that's almost all for today's video. And if you want to receive the day trading updates of the day trading, you can WhatsApp the Homely Lunch to 011-165-27962. Yeah, the day trading updates include the index and sector updates and the individual shares analyzed. Okay, so some technical analysis here, some individual shares also. So if you want to receive, you can WhatsApp Homely Lunch to 011-16527-962. And if you can benefit a little bit from today's video, you can also give me a like and then comment below the video. And if you want to receive the upcoming videos, you can subscribe the channel and turn on the bell. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye bye.